Paso, filled up the airplane, and we flew. I landed in 20 knots gusting 30, 22 knots gusting 30.
22 gusting 30, and
Crosswind.
greased it.
I'm getting better. It's been a long time. That first one, I think I had to make up for, but we're gonna go fly another 8 hours a day if we can get away around the weather, and it should be fun. Here we go. Alright, so we made it to Odessa, Texas. This FBO is freaking sweet. It's beautiful. And they gave us cold water when we walked in, which is always a win because after flying now today for 5 hours or so, you get kind of tired and a little hot and a little cold all at the same time. But now we are facing some pretty nasty weather out that way. I'm going to try and see around so you can see it. The window, let's see. No, you can't see it. We're facing nasty weather, so I've got Melissa, who is the resident iPad 4 flight rock star, and she is going to talk us through what the heck is happening and what we can do about it. Let's see if this will focus. Will it focus? Ah, focus! Look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful?
Oh yeah.
It's glorious.
I'm working her out.
Working her out.
Working her out.
Where are we gonna go?
Northeast. I think we might go up to Grayson County where we've got nationals at, and then it looks pretty clear once we're east of there. The forecast all around that area is bad though, so we want to get out of there or else we might get stuck till after breakfast tomorrow, which would be a bummer.
Especially since we're trying to get home tomorrow morning.
Yes. So I think we can actually get up and around and over by Monroe where the forecast is beautiful.
Excellent.
Through tomorrow. So that's a big part of it, is looking at the forecast to see where we're putting ourselves for tomorrow so we can keep on going.
Exactly. All right, another day, another adventure. Here we go. So day 3 on this flying adventure, day 3 of flying, I guess. Yes, day 3 of flying. We are still here in Texas at the Childress Municipal Airport. Because of the weather that was over Dallas yesterday afternoon, we could not make it through. We had to deviate, fly 170 miles north of our route and get here. And then this morning at 5 a.m., Melissa calls me. She goes, there's just no way. The weather's built up again. The 2 storms that we've been looking at actually joined together, and we had this giant supercell, and it's still out there. So about 8, I got up, and I called her. I was like, I found a route. Actually, I got up around 7. I've been looking for an hour. I think I found a route to at least Monroe. We can make Monroe. It's a quick trip to an international airport to get her to Las Vegas and me back to Florida because I have an event this week, and she has an event this week. And then we'll have to come back at the airplane another time. Or if we're able to sneak by, we'll make the Panhandle, and then it's a straight shot back. We do it at night, so I'll get home around midnight or 1 a.m. But it's almost 9 now. The airplane's pre-flighted. We're ready to rock and roll, and gosh, I hope we make it all the way there because I really want to get home and see my kids. But already windy, nice big headwind to fly all the way home. Should be exciting. Here we go. Now, while this is normal, you oftentimes will find a flight planning room in an airport with all the different clocks and times. This is not. This is really cool. This little airport in Corsicana has its own little museum, and it has all sorts of awesome stuff in it. And I'm actually pretty excited about it. I got all these old World War II era magazines from Dallas and Jacksonville. You got a whole bunch of uniforms over here. This is pretty sweet, man. I love seeing stuff like this where people have preserved history and are trying to do something special. I just think it's so unique, and it's really kind of exciting to see stuff like that. I would have loved to have flown that. That would have been awesome. All right, where are we?
We are in Alexandria, Louisiana.
I love how we have to think about it now. We're like, I don't even know.
What state? It's great because now we're getting further east, so every time we land, it'll be a different state. So we're in Louisiana, and next stop should be Alabama.
And then Florida. And then home.
Woo!
Almost there. But this is actually a really cool airport. So it's controlled. It has a ton of military helicopter stuff over that way. And we're at a place called Millionaire because obviously we belong parking with the Citation X over here.
But it's got Air. All of our stops have had AB Fuel.
AB Fuel, which is her sponsor.
Super happy. AB Fuel stops everywhere we go. Woo!
So yeah, we thought we were going to be stuck, and instead we have now made some exceptional progress, and I think we're going to make it home tonight by midnight, which is pretty darn cool.
And Eric's gotten some good foggle time under the hood and more crosswind landing.
Every landing, except for the night landing, which I think was slightly cross, but every landing has been crosswind since day one, so oh well. I can't wait to get home and actually land into the wind. I think I might be better at that. We'll see. All right, we just did the deed, which by that I mean that we filled up the airplane. Bay Minette.
We are at Bay Minette,
Alabama, which is my business partner's favorite airport in the world to fill up at, and I'm excited to be here because apparently this place is awesome. And also, look how pretty the airplane is.
It's so pretty.
It's right there, yeah.
And Bay Minette, when you get gas, you get free breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So we're gonna go have our free barbecue. And there's calendars from the FBO girls.
Yes, because their FBO girls here are apparently awesome. So my business partner's getting one. He won't know that from this video because he'll already have it, but it's gonna be pretty awesome. And also, it's really windy everywhere we go. It sucks.
But our next stop is in Florida.
Tallahassee, and then straight home. 4.5 hours from now, I will be at home.
11 o'clock, more night flying.
Midnight. But yeah, good days, good travel day.
Yep.
We rocked it. And also the Navy's here, and I want to fly one of those really badly. So if someone in the Navy's watching to get me a ride in one of those, please, stat. See ya. So as you can see from this video, it's dark.
It's dark here. I'll lighten this up.
We're gonna ruin our night vision for this.
Oh, yeah, there goes our night vision. 30 minutes. Redopson's gone.
Redopson's dead to us. But we are. By the way, this is how tight the airplane is. This is how we have to fly the whole time, pretty much. It's like this. We're actually the only people that are of the reasonable size they can fit in a 150 together because we actually have room. Well, the door is open.
Back.
But we've been flying now for
12 hours today?
Today alone?
Well, he's 10. It'll be 2 more hours to his place, so...
Yeah.
12 hours total today, a big day.
Nice full day. We're in Perry, Florida, which is a great place indeed. I've actually told the story about flying here in some of my other videos way back when, so... it's been awesome. I did another light night landing. Honestly, it's been really educational. We had probably the nicest controller ever out of Tallahassee. He was super cool.
Awesome. I think he was at the end of his shift and just having like a really awesome night.
Yeah, because like normally Tallahassee's controllers are not that friendly. Most controllers are pretty awesome, but
he got like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I would maybe an 11 out of 10.
Yeah,
honestly,
for sure.
Like he like read us NOTAMs and stuff because we couldn't get a hold of anybody else, so that was pretty rad.
Yeah.
But end of the day, I don't even know if we'll make a video when we get in. I will definitely put something at the end. But thanks for coming on this adventure.
It's been fun.
You and them. It's been really good. So.
It's been good. California to Florida, 3 days around, lots of good weather, lots of good experiences. Lots
Some
of
bad
learning.
weather.
Some bad weather. High five.
High fives.
This guy rocked it.
It's hard to high five in here. You're like,
And look at all that luggage space we have back there too.
Yes, we have like all of our stuff. You can't even see it, but it's there. All right, so last leg. Let's go. Toodles.
Peace out, yo.
See ya. All right.
We made it across from California to Florida. We are here in Winter Haven.
Our brains are working really well, in case you can't tell.
12 hours of flying today was awesome.
Yeah. The airplane's back there. You can't see it in the shadow, but it's back there. And we flew all this way. We go like 3,000 some odd miles, I think, and only to get to my hometown, to X-Ray 07, Lake Wales Airport, where I'm like, yes, we're gonna land, my brother's gonna pick us up, it's gonna be so awesome. I'm really excited about it. We could see him parked right there on the ramp waiting for us. It was really cool. And the reason we could see him is because none of the runway lights worked.
No runway lights.
Taxiway lights were beautiful. They're like this
Really
sparkly
pretty
blue and yeah.
Really nice, yeah.
Sapphires everywhere.
I know, unfortunately it's just not good enough for us to land. So we're waiting for him to come pick us up now, and then let's see, it is
1:30.
1:30. I have a flight at 6 a.m. to go to Vegas.
So her life is really boring, and you definitely should not keep up with her on social media, sportsgal.com or anything else.
No.
Like all the stuff that's been in the description of all these videos, you definitely shouldn't keep up with her. She's not fun at all. Nor is she exciting, nor will she go and travel with you across the country on one day's notice. With being her idea, actually. Her idea. So we made it, we're here, we're thrilled, and I think it's bedtime.
It's bedtime, at least a couple hours.
We're glad we made it. It was awesome though.
Thanks for joining us.
See you guys.